today on a comment to another video asking if I could show how to turn text into a cutout that can be used as a stencil. And so one way to do this would be to find a stencil font that you like and then outline that. But let's say you don't have a stencil font, or you want to turn your favorite font into a stencil for use with your cutting machine. So let's look at how we can do this to turn it into a stencil. So first I have my text here. And the first thing I'm going to do is select this, and I'm going to create outlines of the text. So remember that cutting machines can't see the characters. We actually have to create the outlines so that it will show the stroke and the fill. Now quickly I'm going to come over here and I'm going to turn my stroke to transparent, or my fill to transparent, and I'm going to turn my stroke to black. So now we see the outlines. If we were to cut this out right now, it would cut along these lines, meaning that it would cut out the center of these letters. So for a stencil, we obviously want to keep those pieces intact. So the way to do that in Illustrator is pretty simple. You're going to come over here to your rectangle tool, and we're just going to draw a box, however you want it to be connected. So I'm going to draw it like that. I am going to then move this a little bit just to center it up there at the top of the B. And then I'm going to select these two, come over to my shape modes, and I'm going to do minus front. And let me just select this letter here, not select everything, do that minus front. Now this is connected. So when we cut out this B, this piece will not fall out. It's going to stay connected to our material. And we can just repeat that down here at the bottom. You don't have to be perfectly aligned with the edge of the letter. You're really just creating the overlap so that, again, you can just select both pieces and do minus front. And that's going to create that. So we'll come over here and do the same thing for the D. Now you can also, if it's going to come straight through the letter, you can draw one long line like this. And then again, we're just going to select our two pieces here, minus front, and it's going to make both connections at the same time. We'll do the same thing here with the O. And you can make your connections as thick or as thin as you want, depending on your font. You can definitely do some trial and error with your machine and what your goal is with your stencil, whatever's going to work for your particular project. So again, we're just going to select all the pieces here and then minus front. So now all of our letters are connected, and you can also draw a binding box around this. So now if I were to upload this into my Glowforge, this is all the same color on my stroke. It's going to view it all as one job. So it would cut out this square with my word bulldogs as my stencil. I hope this helped and answered your question. If you guys have any other requests for videos, I am trying to make these more regularly. Things got a little crazy in the pandemic, but I am always happy to help you with your projects. Thanks, and see you next time.